Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sailor Pauli here. I got a project that we've been working on. Well, some of you might have watched our broken rudder video that we put together about last October or September. I think it was October, actually. October, we went sailing to Ocracoke, and Stevie broke his rudder again. It just gave out and snapped the pintles on the straps. The straps broke. And, you know, it was really kind of messed up because this has happened before on Stevie's boat, actually, while we were in the Keys at Key Largo at John Penny Camp, Coral Reef State Park, a few years ago. But it was cool because then we were on vacation and it was the first day out sailing to the reef. And as he left the mooring ball leaving the reef, his rudder snapped and he had to motor 3 miles back, which was a long way, you know, but he was able to do it. You know, I wonder if this ever happens to me. I don't know. I don't have like an outboard where I can grab a handle and actually steer it very well, because mine is just a 2-horse Suzuki 1980 with this really chintzy handle. But maybe I could. I probably will have to figure it out one day if that's the case. But anyway, he managed to get back in, and then we found a local welder who I was sure that there would be a local welder somewhere on the island. And sure enough, it was right around the corner, like a couple minutes away. Just a couple minutes away. And he talked to 2 guys the dive shop recommended, and one of them actually responded. And the guy was cool. He was like, so you didn't just come down here with a broken boat. You were down here on vacation and then your boat broke? Yeah, I'll work on it. But I can't stand the people that come down here and then ask me to fix their boat, which was kind of funny. But it must happen all the time. Anyway, so his straps had broken that time. Now, and then it happened again last on the same way, except this time it wasn't like it popped out and went sideways, you know, which we think is what happened the first time. This time it just completely just snapped from old age, probably a hairline fracture that finally just gave way. And these are now on our kick-up rudders. Both he and I have, it's actually our friend Chris's rudder that Stevie uses, because Stevie has a fixed rudder, but our friend Chris just doesn't use his boat slick anymore, and so he lets Stevie use his rudder. But anyway, so we broke Chris's rudder basically twice now, and we've had the welder fix it in Key Largo, and this time we just figured that those Dwyer Pintles, that's what they are. They're Dwyer Pintles, which is the same brand as the mast. The mast is a Dwyer 375, you know, so I guess back in that era, Dwyer made equipment for boats, and actually they still do. We looked it up, and we could find Pintles just like this, similar, except we didn't want to use them again, even though they probably lasted 40 years. But then we also talked to Steven Jensen, and he was like, yeah, I've heard a lot about these Dwyer ones breaking, and I have a better one. And he does have a better one, which is the same style that's on Steve's fixed rudder, but it actually doesn't fit the kick-up rudders that we use. And Steven Jensen doesn't think that our kick-up rudders are even San Juan originals, but ours are exactly the same. So what are they? They seem like San Juan originals, and I'm kind of wondering if like the East Coast and West Coast have different things, you know, like maybe the West Coast has just a lot more fixed rudders, you know, and on the East Coast, maybe they had to use more kick-up rudders because of all the shallows that we have. But I don't really know. I don't know if it's original equipment or not, but we have figured out that those are Dwyer Pintles that keep breaking. So this time we've decided to make our own Pintles, and we're making the straps thicker, out of the thickness. It's probably like 3/32, but the ones that we have seem to be like a 1/16 of an inch thick, and so we're stepping it up, you know, an additional 30%, you know, so it should be 50% better. And we're hoping it lasts a lot longer this way because it's going to be more stout. And we can feel the difference. It actually feels almost like twice as thick. Anyway, this is the video of us making the new Pintles. Now, we actually should have filmed more about taking apart the rudder. It was unbelievable how many of those bolts were just seized up and had to be cut out. Sometimes we had to weld the bolts to give us something to turn onto. It took us a long time just to get the kick-up rudders apart because they're sitting there right in the salt water, and a bunch of corrosion happens with that stainless and aluminum, just stuff getting seized up and the bolts not just coming out. You can't even hammer them out. It was really, really challenging. And I wish I had gotten more of that stuff in the video, but then again, it would have just been a really long video. And I'm already making this video way longer just by talking like this. So anyway, here's a video. Check it out. This is our custom-made pintle video. Why are you shooting vertical video?
Because we're vertical people.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, we got 3 tacks. Let's try to close it up a little more now on this side. Heat up and hammer it, right? Let's heat it up.
It's alright.
Basically there and there. No line. A little more. Maybe come a little closer towards me. I like that. That looks much better. Let's take it. Now we're going to weld the holes completely. The other side of the time. Alright, I like that. Flip on the other side. Ready? the next step is we're going to open it up. That's a quarter. I'll take it. It's not there. Another one. Wow, look how better a job we did at opening it up. Should we try to open this up a little more? I don't know. This one's already welded. I guess we're just going to...
They don't have to be the same. It's custom. Birthmarks.
Birthmarks. I do want to put them up some. I think we need to hit it with the torch. Let's hit it with the torch.
Why? What do you want to do?
Open it up some more.
Because you can't get in there to weld?
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it with the torch.
Wait, so you can't like hang it off the edge in the vise?
For what?
Well, it doesn't move around.
I think it'll be fine. Not bad.
Looking good.
Okay, I don't think we need to do anything to clean that up. Let's see what it looks like on top. I'm gonna do a couple little dabs there. All right.
shut your gas off, kids.
Now I need to do that.
Die grinder.
I like it a little smoother, so I'm going to do a little more. Turn here.
That doesn't give you more room.
It doesn't.
You have more room the other way. It was going to go right by this.
Yeah, this thing's in the way. There's another tool that I have here somewhere. There's a bar.
Start.
Yeah. That's a little annoying. How could I do that? Running out of room here now. getting close.
I feel like it's...
There's got to be some way to clamp it. I feel like this is the better one. If I had two of these, that might be good. What else can I clamp it with? This is what we just did.
What about holding it on the edge in the vise? Not strong enough?
I'm not sure if I follow you like this.
Yes.
I think it'll just slip out. We'll try it.
Let me... No, not really.
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's something happened there. Yeah. Maybe so.
Kind of made it more curvy, but not so sharp.
It might be enough. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. Now we just got to figure out our length. Let's see if we can bend the other one to match this now.
Is that in the right spot? You need to...
But also, what I want to focus on is getting the same distance away. Right here, that is like 7/16, a little more than 7/16. And make them the same. Because I think they are the same. Yeah, they're pretty damn close.
Is that wood more deteriorated down there?
That and it's contoured all weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like our straps are also probably maybe even wider than the old straps, so we might have to make them a little wider. We got like a 1/16. And yeah. These ones feel so thin compared. Yeah, so we might be like a fat 1/16 wider. So what we'll do is we'll make our thing accommodate. It actually feels pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably route out a little bit where the links are. So now put this in. To the point where we're at 7/8. That's pretty much it. I wish I had my more precise tool for this.
Sometimes you need to stop work and dump all your tools on the floor.
That's right.
Now, you know, the old ones were rounded off. Would we really need to do that?
No.
Could we just, like, you know, maybe knock the corner off a little bit and then make the wood wider?
It can. It doesn't really matter.
Well, this hole is curved. See,
Yeah,
well,
we have
I
to.
guess,
We have to
well,
modify
the old one went to.
everything anyway.
Oh, look, the old one went up to here.
We have to do some modifications anyway. To this.
Do you see where the old one was here? Look.
Also.
Look. It was all the way over here. It wasn't even in that slot.
And also, ours we might need to make it a little bit wider and a little bit deeper, which we have a router we can do that with.
So ours will be a little bit longer, which is great. So I guess this one you would probably just take down to the end or a little shy of it.
We'll see what it looks like after I mark it here. Yeah, let's make this one shorter, huh? We'll just come down an 1/8 inch less.
So let's cut these short. Deep enough?
You can smell it. But that's pretty good for this one.
just chisel.
That's pretty good.
Oh my god, it's so close to the edge.
That's not the right one. You know what I was thinking? We should make these clamped a little tight closed so they actually clamp this stuff. Close them up a little bit. So they kind of grip it. Just enough. Maybe too much. That's good.
How are we on 18?
I bet we're close. $18. Like a 16th short here.
Well, the bottom measurements are what matter. They'll be sitting on the gudgeons.
Mm-hmm. Right. Bottom to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking pretty good. It's like right at 18. Now, let's clean these up.
This was the bottom one. People like that feeling. Pepper! Pepper! Hey, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Come on, Pepper.
This is where I like to run that 3/16 line in between the wood and the rudder. See how there's a hole right there? And you can run that line straight down there and through the other one to where the bungee is on the kick-up rudder. There's a hole there. And then you can stand on your tiller and pull up and it'll straighten your rudder down into the water. So the rudder kicks up and that's the down haul for the rudder to haul the rudder back down.
So you're making it real smooth and
you can hear that sound. We'll polish it with the flap disc. Okay, so these are them. They're not bad. They're not perfect. A little rustically made, but they're gonna work. And we like to have the open space right here because I like to run a down haul up through there and up through this one. Here they are.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Every time I see it clearly, it's a time that you are near me. I just don't see the world without you. Walking down the streets of Munich, where I try to drink myself sick, try to forget it, soon it will be through. But I sing your song wherever I go, you're along. Not actually, but in my mind, we cheers another day. 2 weeks left, the world is wasted, nothing poetic about it. The fact is that I'm looking for a friend, one that doesn't talk to me and kindly serves me until 3. Not someone that will be there in the end, but I sing your song wherever I go, you're along. Not actually, but in my mind, we cheers another day. Nothing new to us, but every time it does get worse.